My boyfriend is still in touch with his long-term ex, whom he was going to marry, even though they broke up over 4 years ago, and he seems to light up when he's around her, so now I'm stuck feeling like a placeholder while she steals the spotlight from me. I've, 29F, been dating my boyfriend, 31M, for 4 years. He's very caring and tells me that he loves me. I don't actually know if I'm right because it's just my gut instinct, but I feel like a placeholder. I think he's still got feelings for his long-term ex. She is in the same circle of friends from university and I think he lights up around her. They had a fallout over something and they broke up 6 months before we met, but I know that he bought a ring for her and was set to marry her before the issues. They are not in constant touch, but she reached out to him a couple of years ago and foolishly I said it was okay for him to meet her for closure. They don't meet up regularly or anything like that, but well, I think he's different when he's around her, and another mutual friend said the same thing when I confided in her. This ex seems to be overly happy in his presence as well, which is upsetting for me. Or it's possible that I'm unhappy that he hasn't proposed despite saying he wants a future with me, and am reading too much into the situation. Don't know what to do. Update 1. Only a few days after I finally told my boyfriend that I wouldn't wait for more than 6 months, he's broken up with me. At first he told me that he needed to think, then said that he couldn't see it happening anytime soon, and today he said that he can't marry me, and that he wanted to end the relationship for this reason. I still feel that it's because after all this time, he's still hung up on his ex. He won't talk about it and said it was not the reason, but of course he would say that. I'm still quite sure that she is the reason. He tried to tell me that he still cares about me, etc., but I told him to cut the crap because he wasted 4 years of my life. He told me I can stay in his house for as long as I need until I find a place, but I'll be viewing apartments and leaving ASAP. I feel like such a fool for not putting my foot down sooner and have been in bed all day. How can you do this to someone you claim to love? Update 2. I had a bunch of people telling me on my previous posts that I was being ridiculous in believing that my ex-boyfriend didn't still have feelings for his ex. As I mentioned in my previous posts, he had a ring for her and really wanted to marry her before they fell out over something. They then talked things through, evidently for closure, while he and I were together. I knew about it and stupidly thought it would help him get over her. Instead, he started withdrawing from our relationship. Other comments said that there must have been other issues that were the primary reason for him not marrying me. And some people even said that I deserved to get dumped after I gave him an ultimatum, even though I had been waiting for years. Well, turned out I was right after all, and I wish I hadn't been. I moved out within a couple of weeks of our breakup, even though he said I could stay for as long as I needed to in his house before I found a good place. I heard from a mutual friend not long after that she had seen them together. She later warned me that they had in fact reconciled and were together again. She is the same mutual friend who had warned me previously that he had not moved on from his previous relationship, and his actions eventually confirmed that she was right. I'm sure that one of the reasons he insisted on picking up and dropping off my remaining belongings to my new place was because he didn't want me to turn up and find her there. I guess I did the right thing giving him an ultimatum, otherwise I would still be waiting and waiting, until he dumped me probably. What I don't understand is that despite knowing this, I still can't move on. As absurd as it sounds, I still love him very much despite everything. It's a crazy feeling and I can't seem to stop feeling this way. He was my ideal man but I couldn't be his ideal woman. Update 3. Just under 4 months after being dumped, 2 days ago, I finally woke up after trying to believe the best about my ex-boyfriend. He left me for his ex-girlfriend and had immediately gone back to her. Couldn't stop myself from returning to social media a couple of days ago and instantly regretted it. He married her in a registry office wedding not long ago. I had requested mutual friends not to talk about him to me, and therefore nobody told me. That means he must have made the decision to marry her at least a month before that, because a registry office requires that much notice. So essentially I was just a girlfriend for convenience, because it's easier being with someone for companionship and intercourse. The length of time together didn't matter to him. I've been making excuses for him but what he's done is sickening and I've snapped out of still feeling love for him. I can't imagine marrying someone else 4 months after ending one relationship. I feel disgusted. Anyway, thank you everyone who helped me and was supportive. I've been through some of the most painful days of my life. It's crazy to think that in my first post I was right about it all.